My name is Matthew Murdock.
There's no further comment at this stage.
I'm a lawyer.
That's all for now. Thank you.
Exactly what kind of a lawyer are you?
Really good one.
Vigilantes are not heroes. Yeah.
Is to believe in grace, that we can be transformed into a better person. But I was also raised to believe in retribution. Just one of those days, I guess. Thank you for finding the time.
I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again. A lot of time has passed. By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
This city can't go unchecked.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign.
Mind putting the hatchet down? I was raised to believe in grace. But I was also raised to believe in retribution.
Marvel just dropped some new Daredevil footage, and trust me, you're going to want to see this. New suits, intense fights, hidden Easter eggs, and major connections to the larger MCU. But here's the real kicker. There are subtle hints that Marvel is setting up something bigger for Daredevil's future. What does it all mean? Stick around, because by the end of this video you'll have the full picture of where Matt Murdock is headed next. In the trailer, Marvel does something cool with the Born Again logo, blending it into the New York City skyline. It's a subtle but powerful nod to Daredevil's world, emphasizing that Hell's Kitchen is part of his identity. The red and white color scheme, a perfect fusion of Marvel's branding and Daredevil's iconic hues. And yes, we do get that TV MA rating, meaning this show is going all in on the darker, grittier tone. Think Netflix Daredevil, but even more intense. So, what's Matt Murdock up to these days? Well, let's just say life's been good. For now. The footage gives us a day in the life montage. Matt Murdock, successful lawyer, living in a fancy high-rise. But there's more happening here. In one scene, he's walking out of a courthouse, brushing off reporters with a firm, "There's no further comments at this stage." Classic Matt. But here's the real kicker. He's talking to Kingpin. The line, "By the look of it, you've come up in the world," hints at a tense reunion. Why? Because for a while, Matt wasn't Daredevil. He was just Matt Murdock, the lawyer. He walked away from the vigilante life after crossing a line. And because he's good at his job, he's making a lot more money now. Unlike his Netflix days, where he and Foggy could barely pay rent, this version of Matt is thriving. But if there's one thing we know about Daredevil, peace never lasts long. And speaking of Kingpin, his story has taken a different turn. Kingpin's no longer just a crime boss, he's running the city. The footage confirms he's now the mayor of New York City, which is a direct pull from the comics. But here's the twist. He and Vanessa were completely in sync back in Daredevil Season 3. Now, their marriage seems to be on the rocks. Why? Well, it seems like Vanessa has been handling the dirty work, while Kingpin plays the role of a legit politician. But deep down, he's still Kingpin. The classic Godfather theme applies here. Just when he thought he was out, the old life pulls him back in. And it's not just Kingpin who's feeling that pull, because Daredevil is about to suit up again. The biggest clue? The shot of Matt opening his closet revealing 5 different Daredevil suits. We don't know how many will actually appear in Born Again, but it's clear the vigilante life is calling him back. We also see Matt getting back into action, taking down a group of bank robbers in a No Way Home reference, this time with Kamala Khan's father watching. No, Kamala herself isn't making a cameo, at least not that we know of, but her dad's presence connects Born Again to the larger MCU, and that's not the only cameo, because guess who's back? Bullseye, Punisher, and maybe even more Defenders. Charlie Cox has already teased multiple surprise cameos throughout the season, and while Bullseye and Punisher are major returning characters, we also get a Luke Cage Easter egg confirming the Defenders era are still canon. But what about Foggy? Well, something bad might be happening to him. There's speculation that Bullseye's return involves a brutal attack, possibly making Matt think Foggy is dead. Will he actually die? Hopefully not, but it'll be a major turning point. And then there's Kingpin's big plan. He's not just running the city, he's declaring war on vigilantes. Kingpin's campaign platform? Cleaning up the city by eliminating so-called dangerous vigilantes. That means Daredevil, Spider-Man, and anyone else who gets in his way. In the comics, Luke Cage even ran against him for mayor. Could we see this happen in the MCU? We also see Kingpin in his classic white suit, but here's the creepy part. His hand is covered in blood or black ink. Something brutal just went down, and yet he's casually dabbing his forehead like nothing happened. There's so much more in these trailers. Daredevil vs. Muse, Kingpin's protege, and even a possible Hulk connection with that weird Pingo Doce soda callback. Marvel's definitely setting up something bigger. And let's not forget, Charlie Cox just appeared in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, meaning we could see Daredevil in Spider-Man 4. What do you guys think? Did you spot any hidden details I missed? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates. Because Daredevil Born Again is just weeks away, and you don't want to miss anything. It's going to be wild. See you in the next one.